Did you see MJ the Musical?
Of course I saw MJ the Musical.
Talk to me about it,
You
man.
talk to me. You just saw it.
Hold on. I gotta text my wife and ask
All right,
her.
I'll talk.
Okay, go ahead. Boom.
No. It shows the power of the music.
Yeah.
The music is so exceptional that you're willing to watch multiple fake MJs play MJ, and then when they're out there, was it like the Dominican-looking one, the light-skinned one?
Which one? The lead?
The lead, yeah.
Miles Frost.
Oh my God!
Fucking incredible.
It's just amazing.
God damn.
You shouldn't be able to act and dance that good
Bruh.
and sing.
You know
that
what I
shouldn't
kept
be
thinking?
allowed.
I was. It's a lot of things I was thinking, but I was like, what is his vertical? That motherfucker was jumping through the roof. Like, I ain't thought about no shit like that unless I'm watching basketball. I've never looked at a man just performing on stage, jumping, and be like, what is his vertical?
Yeah.
Like, the way he was bouncing, I'm like, was there a trampoline or something on this at certain parts of the stage? You don't think?
Charlamagne, there's a whole part of the stage that he just shoots out of.
I remember that part, but there was
Yeah.
another part where he was just bouncing, bro, on some Tigger from Winnie the Pooh shit, bro. You didn't see that shit, yo? Go back and watch it again. You're gonna be like, damn.
You're like the weirdest guy. You're the weirdest guy, bro. Like,
'Cause I
you
pay
watching
attention to
the
details.
history of Michael Jackson's life, and the only thing you think about is how high can this Dominican jump?
That motherfucker was bouncing, bro. Like, yes,
I gotta
I was
look and see
thinking
if
that.
it's the
Bouncing to
same
what
one we
part?
saw.
Miles Frost.
What song?
It was at the end when it was at the end when everybody came out on stage and they just started performing like, I don't want to say random songs. I'm sure if you go again, it'll be the same songs.
When they were bowing. and-
Yes, man, that motherfucker was bouncing, but I thoroughly enjoyed it just because, man.
Yeah, that's him.
Miles Frost, beast,
Pretty little motherfucker.
beast, man. Yes, is that him right there?
No, that's the other Michael. That's the middle Michael.
All the Michaels did their job.
No, middle
man.
Michael. No, but Miles Frost, he
Beast.
deserved to be where
By the
he
way,
was.
I hate you motherfuckers at Broadway that have to record, man. I hate anybody that goes to a place where they tell you not to record and y'all record. Like, I'm that guy. I literally called one of the ushers on somebody.
Say, he's recording.
No.
Word is gone, yo.
Oh, my
At the
God.
dangerous shit.
Oh,
Because
my
you know
God,
why?
Charlotte.
I'm going to tell you why. Because the ushers kept flashing the
Okay,
lights when they would see
Karen.
people do that shit, right? And at the end, I'm looking at this motherfucker in front of me, and he's just like catching them at the end. Why you want to fuck up somebody's moment? I hate that
How
shit.
you know that's not their family?
I don't give a shit. If that's your family, that's all the more reason not to record. Why you want to put this man
So you tattletale?
immediately? I thought, Usher, I look back, the guy caught eyes with me.
Son, yo, you gotta
No,
be kidding
bro.
me.
I did like,
Charlotte, come on, son. Come on, Charlotte.
What do we call blackmail Keenans?
That was some Karen shit. That was.
Fuck that. I hate it, man. Stop fucking with people's art. You know what pissed me off about the Chris Rock special? The fact that emancipation joke leaked the day before.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't like that. Like,
Yeah.
stop ruining people's routines. People
Yeah.
work hard at this shit.
That's facts, especially with comedy where like you need the surprise.
yes, man.
With something like this, like we know what happened in Michael Jackson's life, so this is not about you're going to surprise us with something, but I do understand what you're saying with the
Man, spend your
with
money.
stand up, yeah.
Spend your money. Come watch this show like the rest of us.
Bro,
yo.
can I tell you my favorite part of that Michael Jackson musical?
Talk to me.
The thriller sequence.
Oh my God.
Where they basically juxtaposed his father, Joe Jackson, as the monster in Thriller, and then what is Michael becoming?
Ooh.
He's becoming his father.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's just, it was so cool. I never looked at Thriller in that way.
The ill thing about that was a part of it. I just like
Like
how,
sorry to interrupt you, but like he started treating the people that were working with him. He was working them to death. He was the dancers don't have a break, and the
Yeah.
people designing the set don't have a break, and he's not realizing that he's taking on these traits from his dad that he hated.
he's become what he
become
once
the
hated.
monster.
You know what I mean? But not
That's
just
Thriller.
but not just to the people around him, to himself.
Yeah.
Michael didn't know how to disconnect.
Yeah.
Because Joe pushed him like that. He only knew one way to go, full steam ahead, all the time.
Perfection.
To the
One way
point
to
it
do
was
it.
killing him.
Yep.
Yo, I walked away from that shit saying like, yo, there's no such thing as perfect. And there was another part in the movie where the guy who was his manager was like, you gotta stop chasing your last success. Bro, Michael achieved a feat that nobody in the history of life will ever achieve again. And sometimes you have to be okay with that. Selling 100 million records
son,
of one album
Absolutely.
in a time when motherfuckers had to go buy tapes. I don't even know if CDs was out
They had
there.
to go to the store.
Was CDs out then? Yeah, I don't even think
They had to
CDs was
go
quite
to
out
the
there.
store,
Come
bro.
on, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, nobody will ever achieve that again. That is a once in a lifetime life-changing success. Like you make the most money you're ever going to make. You create
facts,
the most
man.
generational wealth you're going to create, and then you take that money and do other things. But he thought that was the bar.
Yeah, but
And it was for him. But
Yeah.
my favorite part was when the manager was saying, it's about music makes great stories, not the artist. But it's funny because like Kim Osario and a lot of journalism and hip hop are like, what's the story behind the person today? So it's like times have changed where back then.
Oh yeah, now you want the engaging character, and then the music is kind of like an excuse to engage.
It's like
in
an
it.
accessory, honestly, at this point.
Real talk. If your life is interesting enough, people will enjoy your music because it's a reflection of that life. It's like almost like everybody's a reality star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Michael. Michael got to the point where his life became bigger than anything he could possibly do in the music. Like Michael got to the point where you wanted to know everything about Michael. You didn't care how good the music was because the music never stopped being great.
Yeah.
Bad was good, Dangerous was good, but when he started all the plastic surgery and he walking around with bubbles and is he sleeping with the elephant man's bones? Is he in an oxygen chamber? Is he a pedophile? All of this shit. You care about all these other things other than his music. Michael Jackson became bigger than any music he could ever put out.
That is facts, bro. And they didn't touch that pedophile story at all.
I'm
Thank
glad
God.
they didn't.
I really didn't even want them to touch the pills that much either.
Touch the what?
The pills.
The pills were part of it because
The
pills were part of it because during the Dangerous tour, because that's when, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's the last tour he was preparing for.
With the MTV
and
girl.
that's what pushed him to even get on those pills so much and the anesthesia and everything else.
The last one was
The Dangerous tour.
No. It was one. What was One More Time?
Because they put out a doc.
This is it. I think.
I think it's it.
This is it
it.
tour. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a tour he was working. So what tour was he working on in the doc?
That was way back. That was like 90s, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
got you. Nah, I'm glad they didn't show his death. I'm glad they did.
I'm glad they let us get lost in the music and lost in how the music made you feel. I mean, it is, dude, it sounds corny to say it, but you're sitting there and the energy around the music, it's like every single person there was singing. Everybody was clapping. I haven't seen that much connectivity in a Broadway play ever.
Because that's our era. That's our era, though.
Bro,
we came up in that. It's different when you go see musicals of music you came up on. I ain't know none of them songs in Hamilton.
True. Like if it's Bruce Springsteen's play, everybody was probably singing that shit too.
Go crazy. Like in Hamilton, those were original songs. I didn't know none of them shit. It was dope.
Yeah.
But when you in there and you hear Thriller and you hearing Billie Jean and all that shit, oh my God, man. And I'm glad they didn't touch on the little boy shit because
I don't want to think about that while I'm singing.
And I think Michael was innocent. I do not think Michael Jackson touched those little boys in no way, shape, or form.
You entitled to think that,
You know what I'm saying? Like, that man was investigated by the FBI for 17 fucking years. The FBI.
Wow.
And they found nothing.
Wow.
It's the FBI. Investigated you for 17 years. They investigated YSL for 17 months. And they got everything. You know what I'm saying? So if they investigated you for 17 years, you think they're not going to find nothing?
Yeah.
Not a phone call, a little boy breathing over the phone, something?
Yeah.
Come on, man, stop. Michael was innocent. And the two men said when they were younger that their parents put them up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then they recanted that much later in life and did the documentary and everything. Whatever. I think Michael was innocent. I'm entitled to my opinion, and I think everybody should go see MJ the musical.
It's really
It is
fun.
phenomenal.
The story is fine. Like, they put together a story. You got to find a way to root for somebody and make him the underdog in a situation where he's clearly not the underdog. He's like an incredibly wealthy guy. So they're like, the story's basically like, will they be able to build the contraption that shoots him out of the ground? He's like, I really want it. And this guy's like, we can't afford it. He goes, I don't care. Sell the house.
But even before that,
That was like in the middle. They started doing that towards the middle.
Right, but like I'm saying, like that's the reason why you're kind of like holding on. That's the arc that they're trying to say, where he goes, I'm willing to put up, I'm willing to mortgage Neverland. You know what I mean? Like, and they have to find a way to.
He leveraged that too.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the beginning of it too, because even though he was a child star, there was that period where it's like, what do I do next? You know what I'm saying? How do I become an adult?